get ready to go. We're glad that you're all here, so now it's time to start the show. We're not in school, but we can still pretend by making music until this ends. We're making music with our Falcon friends.
Hey there, 5th grade. Guys, this week we got a brand new song to sing from the Caribbean. We got some music to make from the Caribbean. So get your hats on, get your sunglasses on. We're heading out, but enough talking about it. Let's make some music.
We're making music with our Falcon friends.
All right, 3rd grade, you know the weather is starting to get a little bit nicer. It's going to be getting a little bit warmer. It's going to be getting time to get outside. Time to get a little bit dirty, get a little bit muddy maybe. In fact, it's going to be time to, I don't know if anyone out there goes fishing or gone fishing before. Well, it's kind of a fun little activity. You can catch a fish and throw them right back in, okay? But I have a song about something you need if you're going to go fishing, about a fish pole. The song's called, well, it's called the Fishpole song, okay? It asks a question. Ask you a question. Who's got a fish pole? We do. Who's got a fish pole? We do. Who's got a fish pole? We do. Fish pole needs a line. It's a simple song, right? It goes a little bit further than that, though, because you need more than just a fish pole to catch a fish. Let me sing it. You echo back. Who's got a fish pole? We do. Who's got a fish pole? We do. Who's got a fish pole? We do. Fish pole needs a line. Needs a line. Mi, re, do. Good trichord. Here we go. Who's got a fish pole? We do. Who's got a fish pole? We do. Your turn. Who's got a fish pole? We do. Fish pole needs a line. Good. Try the whole song with me. Here we go. Who's got a fish pole? We do. Who's got a fish pole? We do. Who's got a fish pole? We do. Fish pole needs a line. The song goes on because now we have a line. We need something else. Listen. Who's got a fish line? We do. Who's got a fish line? We do. Who's got a fish line? We do. Fish line needs a hook. Well, we got a hook now, but we need something else yet. Who's got a fish hook? We do. Who's got a fish hook? We do. Who's got a fish hook? We do. Fish hook needs some bait. Ever gone fishing? Well, you can't just throw a hook in and expect to catch a fish. You need some bait to lure those fish to your fish pole, your fish line, your fish hook. What would be a good thing you could use for bait? Some people use worms. Some people use crickets. Let's try that. Who's got a cricket? We do. Who's got a cricket? We do. Who's got a cricket? We do. Cricket catch a fish. Now here's what you can do with this song. You can actually make a picture. You can actually get a piece of paper, some crayons, some markers, some pens, some pencils, things, and draw these things out. Draw a fish pole. You can make that look. Then draw a fishing line. Then draw a fish hook. And then you can actually make up what you want to do at the end. What do you use as bait? You can use a cricket, but you can use something else. I can think of something else that might be good to catch a fish with. Who's got some pizza? We do. Who's got some pizza? We do. Who's got some pizza? We do. Pizza catch some fish. Okay, maybe a fish would eat some pizza. Maybe they would. I mean, if I was a fish, I would certainly eat some pizza. So draw a little picture here and see if you can teach us on something else at your house. If you ever get a chance to go fishing, this is the perfect song to sing while you're out there trying to pass the time. So have some fun, whether you're fishing, whether you're singing, or whether you're just making some music.
We're making music with our Falcon friends.
Alrighty, 3rd grade, it is time to chatter with the angels. Let's sing it together. Chatter with the angels soon in the morning. Chatter with the angels in that land. Chatter with the angels soon in the morning. Chatter with the angels, join that band. Great. Let's sing it this time. Let's actually move a little bit. Let's move our fingers a little bit. Watch. Chatter with the angels soon in the morning. Chatter with the angels in that land. Chatter with the angels soon in the morning. Chatter with the angels. Join that band. Sort of chattering. Well, with my hand, I guess. It's a little strange, I guess. But let's try it one more time. So you can follow along with me. Here we go. Chatter with the angels soon in the morning. Chatter with the angels in that land. Chatter with the angels soon in the morning. Chatter with the angels. Join that band. Great. You know, we answered a couple questions about these. Let's see who's got really good listening ears, really good memories. In this song, in the first phrase, chatter with the angels. Those first two beats. We have a melody. Loo, 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 loo. Do you remember anything about that melody? Loo, 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 loo. What about the first four sounds? Loo, 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 loo. They're all the same, right? They're all the same. They're all do. Do, 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 do. Oh, it goes lower than do. It sounds like a skip lower than do. What do we call that? We learned about that earlier this year. Low la, exactly right. We call it low la. Good memory. Low la is one of our octave sounds. It means it's an octave lower, 8 steps lower than high la. Do, 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 la, There it is. What do we say? We have a new low sound, a sound that is so low it's even lower than low la. How much lower is it? Is it a skip lower like this? Do, 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 la, low. Does that sound right? That sounds like it's too low. Or is it just a step lower like this? Do, 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 la, low. It's a step lower. Exactly right. Very good. Okay, we have a new low sound that is 1 step lower than low la. Let's sing it and show our hand signs. Here we go. Do, 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 la, low. And we'll just call it low for now. Sing it with me and show the hand sign. Do, 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 la, low. How about your other hand? Here we go. Do, 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 la, low. How about both hands? Do, 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 la, low. Good. Now last week I used to make a picture. Remember how those clouds, and I sort of showed them kind of following the melody. The first 4 were all the same, and then we had a lower one, and then even lower one. Try to make that picture from your memory, okay? We just talked about it, but see if you can make it without me showing it to you this week, okay? Once you've made it, point to it, see if it matches up. Because coming up next, we are about to learn about a brand new solfege sound that I think is actually going to make a lot of sense to you, okay? So draw that picture, see if you can point to it, and then coming up next, we are going to learn something brand new. So stay tuned.
We're making music with our Falcon friends.
All right, third grade, time to learn about our brand new sound that we've been hearing recently. Our sound that is so low, it is a step lower than low la. Now, if you've really been paying attention, you've really been thinking, I bet maybe some of you have figured out what our next solfege name is called. But if you haven't, I'm about to tell you. In music, when we have a sound that's 1 step lower than la, well, wait a minute. We have a sound that's 1 step lower than la. Don't we? What do we call a sound that's 1 step lower than la? We call it so, don't we? So is 1 step lower than la. So doesn't that mean that if we have a sound that's 1 step lower than low la, it would be low so? Exactly right. Our new sound is low so. It's 1 step lower than low la. This is what it sounds like in our song, Chatter with the Angels. Do, 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 la, so. Watch it again. Do, 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 la, so. So used to be one of our highest ones, and it still is. But now we have a low so down here. Let's sing it and show our hand sign. Here we go. Do, 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 la, so. How about with our other hand? Here we go. Do, 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 la, so. How about both hands? Do, 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 la, so. Great. Now, low so, if you figured that out before, great job. If you didn't, that's fine too, because we're about to see where it lives. Now, first of all, I'm going to put up our pentatonic scale. I'm going to put up like this. We've got la, so, mi, re, do. Those are 5 sounds of our pentatonic scale. Learned about that last year in 2nd grade. Earlier this year, we added a new one. It was low la. And remember, low la was a skip lower than do. So I added 2 more steps. Low la. Getting a lot of solfege names in here, guys. Now you can probably figure out exactly where low so is going to go. It's 1 step lower than low la. Well, I don't have enough steps. I have to actually add 1 more step. And it's here at the bottom. Now, this uses the same rule that we were just talking about. How many steps apart are high la and low la? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. 8 steps. Octave. Octave, right? Well, guess what? as you've probably figured out. High so and low so, well, they're obviously 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 steps apart. They are also an octave apart. Low so, high so, 8 steps apart. Just like high la and low la. It's the same thought process, same idea, same thing. Okay? Now, where do these live on our staff? Well, if you'll remember, our sounds can go anywhere we want them to go. I'm just going to put a little reminder on here to get started. I'm going to put do, 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 la, so, just like that. Let's say the do is, well, if you're watching Recorder Corner, which hopefully you are, let's say do is G. If you're watching Recorder Corner, maybe you know what I'm talking about. Every good burger deserves fries. G is the second line. So let's say the do is G. We need 1, 2, 3, 4 of these in a row to get started. 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. Low la is a skip lower. So when do is on the second line, we skip the first space, and low la lives on the first line. Very good. Good catch. Okay. Then we have our new one, low so. Now, low so is not a skip lower. It's only a step lower. So if low la is on the first line, that means low so is going to be right underneath the first line, just like that. It's always one step lower than low la, just like that. If I put the stems, we got takadimi here, 4 sounds on one beat, and we got a tadi, just like that. Boom. Do, 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 la, so. Perfect. Low so is our new sound. It's an octave lower than high so. Just like low la is an octave lower than high la. Octaves make things a little bit easier to understand in music. So hopefully you figured that out. And if you didn't, now you know it, okay? So next week we're going to see that low so is actually in a lot of the songs we've been singing recently. So get ready next week. So, low so. Get ready next week because we got some music to write out. But until then, keep on making music.
We're making music with our Falcon friends.
Alrighty, third grade, last week we made some maracas. Yes, we did. And this week I'd like you to do is I'd like you to use our newest rhythm, takadi. You remember takadi, 3 sounds in a beat, short, short, long? I'd like you to write out some music. Write out the beats. Write out the notes. You can use ta, you can use tadi, you can use takadimi, you can use tadimi, or actually I definitely want you to use our new one, takadi. So write out a song. It can be as long or as short as you want it to be. Doesn't matter to me. But make sure you use takadi in your song. And then what I want you to do is actually record yourself playing your song on your maracas. Okay? So in the description below, there's a link to a Flipgrid. Record yourself in a nice short little video. It doesn't be long at all. Just send it to me. I'd like to hear what you're doing on these maracas. So have some fun making some music, and I can't wait to hear what you come up with.
We're making music with our Falcon friends.
Well, we sure had fun this week, didn't we? So, until next time, grab your coat and get your hat. Leave your worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street.